Actually, according to the Muhammadan, Allah, He sent 124,000 messenger, and all of them, their books is gone. All of them.
Yeah, beloved, that's exactly what Muslims say. They say that Allah sent down 124,000 messengers. 124,000 messengers, okay? And these one were all given books. Allah through these messengers gave books. I think Chinese were having their messengers. So what was the name of the messenger of China? The messenger Allah sent to China. What was he? Or maybe is it Jet Li? Or maybe Shifu. No, it won't be Shifu. I think the messenger would be Hong Kong. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim. Ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. That is the exact reason Jesus Christ said that I am the way, the truth, and the life. He said, has a way. Thus, all Muslims are to cling to Jesus Christ, because in Quran chapter 46, verse number 9, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that he doesn't know either he's going to be saved or he's not going to be saved, and he don't know that of you, his following or his follower, the Muslim. Okay, therefore, what is he saying? He's saying you need to cling to the one who is very much certain, who is very much aware of salvation to give to people, or his addresses. That is Jesus Christ says. He said, I am the resurrection and the life, and anyone that comes to me, that person is going to be saved. If you really want to be saved as a Muslim, don't keep on operating on ambiguity or equivocation. Rather, just be fast and cling to Jesus Christ before you die, because surely when you die, there is nothing going to be like we're going to pray for you and everything is going to change. Never. Such never happens. Okay, so that's your prayer. Rabbana frigalayna sabrana watawafana muslimin. That's what you keep on saying, that Allah should help you to die as a Muslim. Well, dying as a Muslim doesn't give you anything, because even if you die a righteous person, just like how you categorize who a righteous person is, going by your deen and your iman and all that, still Allah will take you to hell. That is Surah Al-Maryam, ayah 71 and 72. So either you are a righteous person or you are unrighteous person, you are going to go to hell. This isn't religion. This doesn't correspond to reality. Quickly, this is the second section of what we had from Christian Prince when he was giving us stuff about the Quran. The Quran is not genuine. The one he holding today isn't authentic, according to Christian Prince. Shall we take a quick break and return? Well, you're welcome, beloved. My name is Dr. Stephen, and surely help us with your subscription. Okay, make sure to go to the comment section, drop your comment there for us, and also like the program for us. Make sure to help us in sharing this program to all your contact lists. Make sure to tag all Islamic channels or Islamic platforms for us. Share it on WhatsApp and Facebook and Messenger and wheresoever, so that everybody will get wind of what actually we're doing over here, and they study a lot. Well, beloved, quickly we go into Christian Prince, and we're going to begin from where we ended up in the first section. Okay, when he was saying that, okay, what is the Torah and the gospel, just to show you how stupid you are, after reading Quran chapter 3 verse number 3, and when he had discovered from the Quran where that the Quran was saying that the Quran has come to confirm the Torah and the Injil and all that these were given to the people of the book Ahl al-Kitab as a guidance. I'll be get to me. So Christian Prince paused over there and was asking, what is the Torah and the Injil just to show you, the Muslim, how stupid you are. Excuse my language, but I'm actually repeating what Christian Prince said, though it isn't good to insult, but I don't know why he's putting that. I'll be get to me. Shall we go to him again and return?
Who? Allah. Okay, what is the Torah and the Gospel? Just to show you how stupid you are.
Well, beloved, that is from Christian Prince, okay? But I'm very sorry if you've taken it fancy. I'm insulting you or something like that. But I don't think presenting the gospel doesn't mean you should insult somebody. If you're not in, if you misunderstand someone's concept, or if a person doesn't cling to your belief system or your explanation or your ideology and all that, you should understand for sure that there are individual idiosyncrasies and all that. So I think that with the insult, I don't think Christian Prince, I'll buy that from you. Surely you shouldn't insult, okay? You shouldn't insult. You're doing a good job, you're doing a great job, but the insult, please make sure to put it in a corner for me. Next time, don't do it. I beg you. Well, beloved, shall we proceed? What next, Christian Prince?
Because if Allah, He gave Jesus Torah, sorry, He gave him the Gospel, then the book of Mark and the book of John and the book of the disciples should not be required, for simply He gave them what Allah gave him.
Okay, Christian Prince furthers with explanation, and I think it does make sense. Okay, he says that the reason he's saying he's going to show you what makes you look stupid if you do certain arguments. Okay, I think maybe it's because of the arguments sometimes Muslims do present. Okay, what makes you seem that way has to do with the fact that if indeed Allah gave Jesus, that is whom you term as Nabi Isa in the Quran. If Allah gave Jesus the gospel, that is the Injil, then the book of Mark and the book of John and co, Matthew, Luke, John, and all the books of the apostles, because when you read Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah 111, the Quran says that the disciples or the apostles, the followers of Jesus Christ, or the writers of the Bible were inspired. They were inspired. Okay, they were inspired. So in whatever they did, they were inspired. Christ had them inspired. The Holy Spirit inspired them. Well, that's what the Quran says, meaning the Bible is authentic, it is genuine. The Quran does testify that way. Do you understand? Well, so he says that if indeed Allah gave Jesus all these, okay, then it really means that the books, the Bible, should not be required, for simply He gave them what Allah gave him. You get that? So Jesus Christ gave his followers what Allah gave him, meaning what the Quran is saying is that the Bible is authentic, the Bible is genuine, the Bible is unique, the Bible is complete. There isn't anything like error in the Bible. The Bible was given by Allah, and Allah has already made a promise in, I think, Quran chapter 15 verse number 9, that He was going to preserve His books from being corrupted. None can ever destroy His book. He's going to guide even the Quran to be precise. He's going to guide its preservation, and nothing is ever going to tamper, or no one is ever going to be able to tamper any of His messages. But was Allah able to do this? Well, Christian Prince, okay, you've given us explanation further on for us.
Where is the book?
Why this question? I think Muslims are holding it. Okay, Christians are holding the Bible. Okay, and Muslims are having the Quran. So why do you ask this question? Okay, he says, where's the book? I don't think it's a nice question. Or why do you ask this question?
The Muslim, they say Allah knows best.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Muslims says. They says that Allah knows best. Okay, they says Allah knows best, and He didn't see when Muhammad was poisoned, when his chinchinga was poisoned and all that. Allah wasn't able to see this. Wow. Okay, so when the Kaaba was being climbed down, okay, when the Kaaba was being destroyed, Allah didn't see this. So, okay, the best, right? Okay, so the Muslim, that's exactly what they say. Christian Prince, I've also had encounter with Muslims, and they say Allah knows best. He knows all things. Even there is a funny thing in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 30 through 39, when according to the Quran, when Allah was Allah was creating, Allah was about to create Adam. He had to consult the angels, and he told them, I'm going to create a person, blah blah blah, and they asked him several lot of questions, and it became a challenge between Allah and his angels. I'm going to make him do stuff that you do not know, and okay, these are the animals, name them, and they were like, oh Allah, you know best, you know that we don't know, we know nothing, unless with the exception of the ones that you've taught us. Allah was so naive to know this. Well, that is it's a child's play in the Quran. That is in Surah Al-Baqarah 30 through 39. Well, that was just by the way, beloved. So, okay, that's exactly what Muslims say. Christian Prince, what next?
So this is the false accusation of Muslim. When we ask them, okay, what is the book which was given to Jesus so he can give it to us? They say, no, we do not know.
Okay, I think I've not gotten well your question when you were asking where is the book, meaning where is the Bible, where is the Quran, where are these books that Allah claimed was going to preserve or was going to conserve. Well, okay, he says that this is a false accusation from the Muslims. Okay, when they say Allah knows best, when you ask them, the Muslim, they'll be like, okay, they'll be like, the Bible is corrupt. The Bible has been destroyed. There isn't the original Bible today, blah blah blah. That's exactly what they will tell you. So, okay, where is the book that was given to Jesus to give to his followers? They say we do not know. That's exactly what the Muslim will tell you, according to Christian Prince. So, if they do not know where the book Allah gave to Jesus is, and also what about the one that Allah gave to Muhammad? None of them do exist today. Well, let's proceed. Christian Prince, I think you want to tell us something.
And that means their God, Allah, is a potato.
Oh, okay. Then, okay, who is a dictator? Okay, Allah is a dictator. Okay, meaning whenever he just say it, and when he say it, that is all. He forgets everything. He just dictated it to you, and he just dictated it to you or for you. And when he's done with dictating, that's all. I think you've been to school before, and you've ever had a dictation before. Okay, sometimes like your teacher will tell you, dictation. When you are done with the dictation, everything is gone. I'll be get with me. So that's exactly what Allah used to be doing. So why are you saying Allah is a dictator, Christian Prince?
Because if Allah, he wrote a book, don't you know that the book should need to be preserved?
Oh, okay. I think he's making sense over here. He says that it is because Allah wrote a book and he doesn't know that the book needs to be preserved. He just dictated it, and anything that happens or comes after doesn't concern Allah. Okay, he just made claims, he just made assertions that he was going to be able to protect this Quran, but all this, what has happened to the Quran tells us for sure that he wasn't, he was incompetent, excuse me, he was impotent, excuse me, and he wasn't omnipotent, because people has been able to tamper with his book or his message or his information, or we get to the extent that even none of the books that he claimed to have given to Muhammad even do exist today. None of Quran doesn't exist today. There's no Quran today. Beloved, there is no Quran today. The ones G.S. Paul is holding, and Malam Hafiz Buhari, UTI Dawa, Quran, blah, 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 blah. If you get to UTI Dawa's class and it's going to give you 10 lashes, blah, blah. Someone commented that as such a way under the comment section, and I was laughing. Beloved, there is no Quran today. Okay, the Qurans you are holding today are the ones which has been given you by thieves, by scammers, by fraudsters or fraudsters, by forgers or fabricators. Even the one that was fabricated by Uthman never exists today. That of Abdullah ibn Masud, Ubay ibn Ka'b, Salim and co doesn't exist today. That of Zaid ibn Thabit and co, Abu Bakr, the one which was given to Umar, Hafsa and co, are not existing today. Okay, the omnipotence has been able to destroy Allah's book. They've challenged Allah. They be like, hey Allah, Master, you said you're going to be able to protect the Quran. We are the Halifs. We are the Caliphs. Okay, we are the successors of Muhammad. We are destroying it to your side. Let's see what you can do. They proved to Allah you are powerless. You don't have any power. They've been able to tamper with the message of Allah. And what do you say? None of the Qurans do exist today. There isn't any original Quran today. Well, shall we proceed? And I've given you a book. I said when you go to this book, u.s.a, the Concise Encyclopedia of Islamic History, page 324. Okay, it was read a book. It's a book written by a practicing Muslim. That is the Islamic Encyclopedia. You get to know that the Quran you're holding today isn't the one Muhammad claimed to have received from Allah. Okay, it isn't the one of Uthman. It isn't the one of Imam Hafs. It isn't the one of Abu Abdullah bin Masud, Ubay bin Ka'b, and blah 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 blah. No, the Quran you're holding today is a scam. It isn't the one, the original one. Okay, you don't have any original manuscript today. Well, I think Zakir Naik is hearing this and he's going to respond to this program. Okay, shall we proceed? Let's listen to Christian Prince again.
Because if Allah he wrote a book, don't you know that the book should need to be preserved?
Okay, so according to Christian Prince, I think the question is says, how come Allah wrote a book and fails to protect it? If he is indeed omnipotent, okay, emphasis mine, okay, if indeed he is omnipotent, omnipresent, and co. This really affirms to us that Allah isn't any God. I hope you get to me. Well, shall we proceed? Christian Prince.
How come Allah he wrote the Quran and he put it between the two eyes of the angel?
Well, okay, shall we proceed again?
How come he will not put that Injil, which is his book too, between the eyes of the angels to preserve it? You see the stupidity? And now we don't have the Bible of Allah, and we don't have the Quran of Allah, and we don't have the Torah of Allah.
Well, that's exactly what Muslims say. They say that now, okay, the Bible is corrupt. The Bible who Christians are holding isn't the one Muhammad copied from. Therefore, then if the Bible the message of the Bible contradicts the message of the Quran, really means that it isn't authentic. Okay, whenever the Muslims have an encounter with Christians and they get to know that their Quranic message isn't corresponding with or to that of the Bible, they go like the Bible is corrupt. They will not believe that their Quran is corrupt or their Quran is has to be arrested. Okay, the writer of the Quran has to be arrested because it has been plagiarized. Do you understand? It has been plagiarized. Okay, the Quran is a I don't want to put it. Well, again, let's go to Christian Prince.
Actually, according to the Muhammadan, Allah he sent 124,000 messenger, and all of them, their books is gone. All of them.
Yeah, beloved, that's exactly what Muslims say. They say that Allah sent down 124,000 messengers. 124,000 messengers. Okay, and these one were all given books. Allah through these messengers gave books. I think Chinese were having their messengers. So what was the name of the messenger of China? The messenger Allah sent to China. What was he? Shoshui, or maybe is it Jet Li? Or maybe Shifu. No, it won't be Shifu. I think the messenger would be Hong Kong. No, not Hong Kong. I think what about this guy? He might possibly be the messenger. Oh, okay, I've forgotten his name, but I think so. Who was the messenger Allah sent to China? What about Korea? Because the Koreans had a belief that they were gods, and they all descended from. They all came out of water. So because their city or their country was established on a water. You see, they had this belief until they had this belief, and I think they got lost of they stopped believing this when the Chinese people beat them. Okay, so they forced their leader to just resign. Massa, tell the whole world that you are not any god. You are a mere human being. You've been beaten by China. Well, so who was the messenger sent to all these countries? According to the Muslims, Allah sent forth 124,000 messengers. Okay, 124,000 messengers to all nations, and all of them were given books, and they gave books to their people, and all these books are lost. Hey Allah, are you that much incompetent? Are you that much impotent? Are you that much powerless? Or you just dictated these steps and you just forgot about what you promised? You see, if you forget your promise, it really means you've forgotten your debt, and it makes you a liar. Oh Allah, why have you done this to your Quran and to the Bible? Well, again, let's go to Christian Prince.
Imagine Allah, he is a librarian, and we give him a charge to be in charge of a library.
Well, beloved, you welcome back. Surely, okay, this what is it? This is example Christian Prince is giving us. He's saying that if in case Allah was giving, maybe Allah was a librarian, okay, he was a librarian and he was given a shop, okay, containing a lot of books. That is 124,000 books from different messengers across the globe, or different messengers from Allah. I'll be get through me, and he was to conserve all these books, or all these 124,000 books. And 1,000 years later, we came to Allah and asked him, Allah, what are the books? How many books do you have left? What are the books we gave you to conserve? What are the 124,000 books we gave you from all prophets? And Allah will be like, no, they are all lost, oh, please. They are all lost. It left with only one. And even the one that is left, it is no more, because it has also been destroyed. And we have a fabrication here today. Okay, though we have to practice something. We have to show people Islam is authentic, it is genuine, and for that matter, we have to just pen down certain stuff. But the original Quran itself, the Quran itself is lost. We don't have it. But I think we have stuff that can actually make people see that we are also practicing a religion, or we also have a true religion. I hope you get through me. So what I think Allah would receive several lot of lashes, okay, because he would be told, Allah, you are incompetent, you are a lot of words would be given to Allah. Well, again, quickly, let's go to Christian Prince, then we drench into the conclusive part, then we come to an end.
And we gave him 124,000 book, and we gave him the key. And then we come back after 1,000 years. We say, Allah, how many books you have right now? He says, oh, only one.
Well. According to Christian Prince, there is no book written by Buhari. Okay? There is no book at the very outset of this program. I think I told you, okay, and perhaps you were contemplating, why is he saying this? According to Christian Prince and according to your own books, there isn't any book called, Buhari. Okay, there isn't any book written by Buhari. Nobody have it today. Nobody have the books of Buhari today, the tradition of Buhari today. Muslims will say to you, according to al-Buhari, so what they have, they claim that. I'll be getting to me. So, according to Christian Prince, there is nothing like that. He says, students of al-Buhari says they heard Imam Buhari saying this or that. Not even their prophet Muhammad, but Buhari saying that. This last video, then we come to an end with some pictures.
Even that one, they don't have it. Where is the Quran? Do you have the Quran of Muhammad? You don't. There's no book written by al-Bukhari. Nobody have it. But yet they say to you, according to al-Bukhari. So what they have, they claim that students of al-Bukhari, they say, they heard al-Bukhari saying this. It's not even their prophet, it's al-Bukhari saying this.
That was that. And beloved, I think you shouldn't just take this as simple thing. Okay, I think it's a great damage. Okay, it's a great damage, and I think it gives very much wretched picture about Islam. Okay, it paints Islam very black. It paints the Quran very black. It paints the Islamic scholars, gurus, abduls, very black. I'll be getting to me. So you've been able to become a scholar of the Quran. You've been able to become a scholar in Islam. And Zakir Naik will be traveling from countries to countries. And Ahmed that when he was living, he would be traveling from countries to countries. Mufti Meng will be traveling from countries to countries, and they will be fabricating a lot of stuff. Okay, seriously, these are all lies. They are never true. Okay, they are never true. Your own sources do affirm that indeed the Quran is no more. The Quran doesn't exist. Muslims are not having Quran today. Okay, even had it been like the one you hold in today was authentic, fine, if it should be considered the one that Muhammad was given. Even you don't have the complete book of the Quran. You don't have the complete book. Okay, even Aisha said sheep ate some of the Quran, some portions of the Quran. That is Surah Al-Ahzab. Okay, portions of Surah Al-Ahzab. Okay, a sheep was able to eat it. Allah wasn't able to protect the Quran. You get that? And Uthman also got most of them banned. What about Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr also killed all the working Qurans. Okay, so which Quran are you talking about here? And in the 4th Islamic century, I think the executives in Islam said, you people had to return to records. Okay, and they did a reading again, and they abolished the basic text that were there that time, because there were variant readings persisting at that time. Together, so they had to get new Quran for you Muslims. Okay, so those ones are also banned. They are all lost. None of them do exist today. So without these so-called readers, you wouldn't have had anything like Quran. Okay, and Imam Hafs, Imam Wash were all members of these readers. Okay, seriously, this is something else. It's something else. So why do you have to be worrying and wasting your time on the Quran while you know it isn't authentic? Okay, it isn't authentic. You understand? You have to throw it away because it is scam. The book given you by a thief, by a forger, according to Christian Prince. Okay, according to Christian Prince and according to your books. The Quran you're holding today isn't authentic. Jason Paul, lay down your Quran. Okay. Malam Hafiz Buhari, please lay down your Quran. UT Adawa, please lay down your Quran. Dr. Zakir Naik, please lay down your Quran. Okay, and until you debate Christian Prince and you disprove him on those assertions he's been making, please, I'll keep on throwing the challenge to you guys. Okay, make sure to prove Christian Prince wrong. Okay, make sure to prove him wrong. Zakir Naik, Christian Prince wants to debate you. Mufti Meng, Christian Prince wants to debate you. Who again? Mr. Dr. Shabir Ali, Christian Prince wants to debate you. David Wood, Sam Shamoon, Rob Christian and Co. All these guys wants to debate you. Myself, I want to debate you guys too. Okay, please make sure to help your community by refuting us. Refuting most especially Christian Prince, Rob Christian, David Wood, Sam Shamoon, Jay Smith and Co. I'll be to make sure to refute their arguments so that you can save your ummah, because Islam is collapsing. Okay, all because it is hinged upon a lie. May God richly bless you. Shout outs to you, Uncle Sam, Mom Esther Anim, that is Samuel Samoa of Toronto, Canada, Mr. Edu, and also Mr. COD, Mr. Peter, Mr. Obed of USA. May God richly bless you all for helping us in sharing this program. Mr. Daniel Danquash Shan of Palermo, Church of Christ, Italy, and also Mr. Williams, Pastor of Palermo, Church of Christ, Italy. May God richly bless you all for helping us in sharing this program, and also at the comment section there, and then for Subins and Affair, and also Brother Nimakon Joseph Jr. May God richly bless you for your generous act, and I think it's God is actually going to replenish you in all things. I'll be get to me. Quickly, shall we end it up here, and make sure to like and subscribe and share to your loved ones for us next time we meet. Bye bye.